Hi guys, today we unlock the MF283v router. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the bell button for notifications. So with this router we shall open it then unlock it. So if you're not really very technical, I don't really advise you to do this. We shall use a point-to-point connection. This is a point-to-point connection that I made by myself. So it's what you use. We shall connect it from the router to the computer direct to your laptop or to your desktop that you're using. So you'll need to open your router. Basically, let's first check the dashboard. So I'll turn on the router and check the dashboard that I have on my router. Just checking, this is just checking. So I have the Airtel dashboard on my router. It's the Airtel dashboard. It's the Airtel dashboard on my router. So basically, when I turn on this router, when I turn it on, it will bring some drivers. So let me turn it on for you guys to see. Let me turn it on for you guys to see. Yeah, it's turning on. Yeah, it will bring these drivers here that are required to be installed. Since I've connected my USB in the computer, I've turned it on with my USB connected to the computer. Then I'll install the drivers using driver. So I'll run my Snappy as administrator. Then after running my Snappy as administrator, I'll need to install the 3 drivers that are missing by clicking install. So I'll just select all these drivers here, then just click install. Basically that's so you should not forget that this router is unlocked while open, and when you open you'll need to jump. So I'm going to show you on the terminals that you'll need to put a naked wire so that you open a port that will allow installation of the firmware, the new firmware that we shall be installing. So this is the point. So you'll have to jump like this. You just do this and connect on that point as I'm doing right now. So you turn it on. You make sure that you turn it on. You first turn it off and turn it on. You don't need to wait for it to load. So it will open the port 16. So the port that it has opened is what we're going to use to install the port 16 that you've seen. Open our tools, then look for ZTE switch first boot, then put port 16. That's port 16. Yeah, then we shall open our drivers, and since we shall install the ADB drivers, since we're going to use the first boot, we shall install the ADB drivers. So now we shall just open the ADB drivers. So ADB drivers are installed. Now we shall head back, press any key to close the other installation that we had done. Yeah, then we shall just go back, then first boot, click on first boot. Yeah, from first boot we shall open ZTE download.bat, ZTE download.bat. So it will download. So we wait for it to download and we wait for it to complete the download. this thing is really, you really need to be careful while unlocking this. You shouldn't unplug it at any time. You should keep it connected to your computer. You should make sure that your USB is very stable. So after installing the first boot, we shall go back to our Q tools, then install the unlock tool. That's the tool that you're seeing there, the MF283v unlock tool. It's the tool that we shall need to install. So we shall have to make sure that we check on the port, since now when you look at your MiFi at this point, it's turning on. We shall need to check on the ports that have been created. Since the download has been done and the installation is done, we shall need to check via device manager, and these are the ports that have been, so we shall choose the diagnostic interface port. That's COM port 13 is the one that you're going to use. Then we shall open the unlock tool. Then after opening the unlock tool, we shall just type the port 13, then enter. So basically here the main part is done. Our MiFi is actually almost unlocked. Actually it's unlocked, we just need to do a few configurations left. Then so we shall basically just close this. Press any key to continue. Basically that's it. So we shall turn on our Wi-Fi. Just check our Wi-Fi. You don't need to turn it off. So it's now labeled as something new, so we just need to connect using our password. The password is always written behind the router. You just input the password. So I've connected on my router. So let me check on the dashboard. 192.168.0.1. Our dashboard has now changed from the Airtel dashboard to the ZTE dashboard. So it's showing ZTE dashboard. So the password is admin, small letters, all small letters, then you enter. So this is basically our information for our router. So what we shall do is we are going to make sure that we enter factory mode. So we shall open that file, then we just copy that whole link and paste it in our browser. So we've entered factory mode for the next step. The next step really needs us to enter factory mode. So I'm checking, let me check the ports and see. Port 13 is still our diagnostic tool, and we've entered factory mode. So let's check again. I really need to show you something. Admin is our password, we shouldn't forget that. So when you check this, the IMCI is what we are going to deal with. We really need to deal with the IMCI now. So we shall really need to deal with the IMCI with the tool that I'm going to show you. All the tools, you can find all the tools in the description on my, like the video description, or you can also check my website on the content page. You'll find the tools there. So we shall install this tool. It's called the 4IMSI mix. We just click OK. Next, then install it. Then we shall just finish. Then copy the key. Just copy it. So we find the properties of the software that we've just installed. We find target, or we open the file location, so that we paste the key in the file location. So this is like cracking the software. We paste the key, then we continue. So after continuing, we close. We have to always make sure that we are in factory mode. You shouldn't forget that. You shouldn't forget entering factory mode. You remember, you should just copy this whole link and paste it in a browser. So let's open our tool, then we shall click on hardware, then port utils or port utilities, port utils, then we shall select CC80 or the QC COM here. So basically port 13 is already selected, although if it's not 13 the diagnostic interface port, you can always just change it to that. So that's port 13 selected. So we shall go to diagnostic, then via diagnostic we shall make sure that we come and choose restore NVI. We shall come and choose enable, no, restore NVI item binary. Then we shall type 1F40, then that's the start. Then at the end point we shall end at 1F50. Then after that we just click on let's go. So we shall select the like where we have our files. So we shall open the 4MSI, then we shall get this MD file and just, so that's the NVR file, actually it's an NVR file. We just open it. So it's successful. So our router has been unlocked. So the next thing is just putting a SIM card to confirm that our router has been unlocked. So we shall insert a SIM card. We shall insert a SIM card to confirm that our router has been unlocked. Just insert a SIM card. So I've inserted a SIM card. Let me reping it again. Let's give it some time to start, and let's make sure that we've connected. Yeah, we're connected. So so we shall put our password admin. Yeah, our router has been successfully unlocked. It's reading like a mobile, but it's not showing the connection arrows. Let's go to settings, then via APN, then just select the manual mode, current APN to manual, then move down and set as default. After that you'll discover that it will research for network, and it has successfully connected. Our router has successfully connected. Thank you very much. God bless you.